What's going on, y'all? It's Moe D, music artist from Western Massachusetts, now in Boston, holding it down, representing, been making music for a long time, and got new stuff on the way. Shout out Exposed TV for always showing love. My support goes back to y'all, so much love and blessings. I come from a real small city, right? Holyoke, Massachusetts. So now that I'm in Boston, it's way bigger. There's a lot more outlets. There's a lot more things to do, a lot more opportunities. Before, obviously, when I started in the music, early on, when I was dropping my first mixtapes, I did my first official mixtape where I was buying beats, 2011, right? And I purchased beats, I put together a project, and I can actually make money off that project because now I leased or exclusive rights or unlimited rights on these beats. But at the end of the day, now transitioning over into making more videos and focusing more on content, and like you said, evolution, that was huge. Shout out to Matt when we did that video in Boston. That was like the beginning, right? I already had the vision, but once we did evolution and shot that video at a skate park in Boston, I was thinking to myself like, okay, so let's really evolve. Let's take this to the next level when it comes to lyrical content, quality, you name it, you know what I'm saying? Tones, vibes, professionalism. I just tried to take my game and my experiences in my life and mold it to the point where I can say, yeah, like I've been evolving, but now look at just in the past 2 years since the pandemic hit in 2020, what I've been doing with evolution. And now I'm just trying to make that more clear. Like, yes, we in the evolution process. This is what's going down. This is what's going on. These are the moves that we're making. Honestly, my inspiration comes from everything. I know it's kind of cliche, but you know, I come from a single mother, you know, household, low income, food stamps, Section 8, all of that. So just in my circumstance, me being me and living like this and literally coming from the bottom with not a lot of opportunities, family not really around, friends here and there. You know, every point in life had their time, right? Like there was this time where it was lit for the family, where we would go to barbecuing and we would go to the parks and do all this. And then there was a point in time where the friends was all over the place, where calling me, blowing on my phone. But like I said, once I made the transition of evolution, I was like, let me up my game again in my tone, right? When you're talking about style and tone, you kind of got to understand where I come from, right? The rugged, the street, that's where I come from. And then I started just evolving. I'm like, I don't want to live like that forever. I don't want to do that to my family. Like, I want to help my family. I want to do big things for my communities, you know what I'm saying? Outreach programs, send missionaries through churches, establish basketball courts in the communities and programs for the youth. Like, this goes way beyond music. Yes, I am open to it. At the end of the day, I think the most important thing about a relationship is understanding, because it's obviously like, okay, there's a connection, there's love there naturally or whatever, but you gotta understand, you're gonna go through circumstances with that partner, right? And at the end of the day, the key word to like a relationship to me would be trying to understand. Keyword trying, because even if you're going through a situation that you guys don't know how to like get out of or talk about, as long as you have the mentality like, I'm gonna try to understand, that's all that matters. Because I know that while you're in my life, I know that you're gonna try when those circumstances arrive. It's not gonna be madness. It's not gonna be popping no tires. It's not gonna be no yelling or arguing. It's gonna be on a level of understanding and respect. Well, 2021 has been pretty crazy, right? First of all, dropped 3 albums, a bunch of visuals, a bunch of content. So to open up the year in 2022, what I plan to do is finish my book. Because I already have a book in the works right now. It's on my phone, in my notes. And that's gonna just basically showcase a lot of gems, a lot of knowledge that I'm able to intake during my life. It's just really gonna have like my mentality, right? It's like the Mamba mentality with Kobe, rest in peace, love, Nipsey, the marathon, you know what I'm saying? I really am motivated and inspired even more when I see people like that, because they understand that they're here for a time frame, and then when you can leave behind a legacy of a mentality so that people can take this book or this music or this content and take it to inspire them, to inspire others, knowing that when you're gone, they're still gonna be working that vision. That's the most beautiful thing. When you find out that even during the turbulence moments, the trials and tribulations of those that are real around you, I think that's gonna be able to solidify you even more in your journey, whether it's like a spiritual journey or emotional, because it's all about, like I said, protecting your circle of people and protecting your vibe, you as a person. So I would probably say that, like learning earlier on to just protect yourself and what you do and how you share and about how many people and who you let in, and you know what I'm saying? Just be on the lookout, because like I said, I'm not only dropping music, I'm working on a book, I'm working on planning a movie. I just dropped a documentary. Like, we're trying to do full circle moves, you know what I'm saying? That's really gonna catapult things. So anybody that's into just showing love and supporting somebody that's out here working hard and has a true vision. I'm talking about just a vision to have flossy things like cars and this and that and jewelry. It's really all about establishing, right? Showing love to somebody that's established in a true vision for the world, right? I'm always focused on the bigger picture things on a regular basis. On a regular basis, always thinking about what's more important. You know what I'm saying? Okay, these people are talking about this. Okay, I vibe, but what's more important? You know, what are we really talking about? So that's the message I want to send to everybody.